And now from ABC2, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
Hey everyone, ABC2, Chief Meteorologist Wyatt Everhart here with your latest weather online and on mobile as always. Take a look, showers to the east, southern and southeastern Delmarva down toward the beach is still getting some rain tonight. Otherwise damp conditions as cloud cover stays in place over the state. There's some very dry weather just west of us. If we could ever get it in here, we'd clear the skies. It's going to take another day, probably into Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see the sun and that really dry weather. In the meantime, front positioned over the eastern shore will keep the rain chance alive, as well as low pressure pushing up out of the Carolina coast and toward the Maryland coast. So chances for rain continuing into Tuesday, at least for eastern Maryland, Delmarva, and Baltimore eastward with that chance for rain. Temperature wise, much cooler today compared to the end of the weekend. And these low 70s will hold overnight, but I do think we start to warm things up again on Tuesday, and in particular Wednesday into Thursday when that sun comes back. By the way, keeping an eye on that Atlantic satellite picture, we continue to see a couple disturbances out here. A couple of waves, number one TD13 now off the African coast, seeing if that's going to strengthen. And then we've got Carl here churning out in the middle of the Atlantic. Now Carl, winds to 40, gusts to 50. Carl, we anticipate to continue to move east, strengthening ultimately into perhaps a Category 1 or 2 hurricane as it nears the island of Bermuda, which is right in there. But if you look at the overall path, the overall positioning of the storm in coming days right into the weekend, this is a recurving storm. Looks like all indications will push this generally out into the North Atlantic eventually, and so mainly an open ocean storm, Carl, but it could send large surf toward the U.S. East Coast. Damp and cloudy conditions tonight, the chance for a shower into the early day tomorrow at least, and some cloud cover hangs out. I think the sun could break out late day. And then into Wednesday and Thursday, mid-80s. As we begin fall on Thursday, a warm start to the season, but all good things must come to an end, and it looks like Sunday into Monday we cool right down. Much more on all this coming up. ABC 2 News on television. We'll catch you there. See you here next time online.